There's been lots of great buddy cop action comedy flicks out there. Films like Lethal Weapon and well, there's so many others to mention. And I just saw a new film on Prime Video that just came out today in the form of The Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista. But is this new buddy cop action comedy flick worthy enough to be a real wrecker of a fun-filled thrill ride for y'all to enjoy? Or is this one a total car wreck? Or may I say a total car wreck pileup? Find out in this spoiler-free review right now. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome again to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. I'm the Big D, and this time around, I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2026 buddy cop action comedy flick, The Wrecking Crew, released by Amazon MGM Studios through Prime Video from Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Directed by Angel Manuel Soto, written by Jonathan Tropper, starring Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista as the titular characters who happen to be two half brothers who have, which one's a loose cannon cop and the other a disciplined Navy SEAL, who are estranged half brothers, as a matter of fact, who must work together to unravel a conspiracy behind their father's murder in Hawaii, which is all the story I can give to you in this. Now, the film also includes Claes Bang. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I apologize. Temuera Morrison, Jacob Batalon, Frankie Adams, Miyavi, Stephen Root, and Morena Baccarin. Now, this film recently made its premiere at the Regal Times Square a couple of weeks back. Now it's on Prime Video. And apparently, it's getting some decent response. Now, of course, these two brothers, Johnny and James Hale, well, are estranged together. So apparently, they've learned that their dad eventually was killed in a car accident. Well, after being hit by a car, that is. But I gotta say, it turns into a real sibling rivalry, but also an incredible thrill ride, which proves to be pretty darn awesome. I tell you this, I could not believe what I've seen with this film. This was just so fun and what have you. I feel bad that I failed to include on my ranking of films I wanted to see in the first half of this year because I didn't see the trailer yet. It was late. And well, sort of late. And usually I don't include streaming films. Usually I do, but then, well, so I gave it an honorable mention. But I gotta say, this turns out to be pretty darn awesome. I mean, one runs into one guy when he's looking through this one guy who's looking through their late dad's house. Johnny catches this guy named Pika. Yes. And it turns to be a little bit of help to him. But again, I'm not going to give too much of the story away, so I just give you a little bit of it. So, anyway, if you really want to know how the story turns out, then you must see this movie at once. Again, it just now premiered today on Prime Video, so I think if you got Prime Video, then you need to watch this. I really enjoyed this. It has some pretty good music in Miami and some classics as well. It's scored by Bobby Krilic, was absolutely really good. The film's director was Angel Manuel Soto, who recently directed Blue Beetle a few years back, which I think was really awesome. Now, the writer of this was Jonathan Tropper, who had also was well known for being the co-creator of the TV series Banshee, as well as the creator of the series Warrior. Both of those were on Cinemax, and more recently was the creator. He's currently the creator of the Apple TV series Your Friends and Neighbors, which came out last year. Its reviews are pretty decent. The film's set to 78% currently on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I don't really have much of the reviews by anybody, but that's fine, what have you. I gotta say, this film provided a ton of fun and thrills and what have you. Once seen the two half brothers get into a little bit of a real sibling rivalry outside the police station in the rain, which that was really something. But it had lots of cool action sequences, just like what you could get from any other action flick or a buddy cop action comedy flick. You know what I'm saying? Great. But overall, I found it to be pretty enjoyable. Now, I know there are other films out there called The Wrecking Crew, but they have different stories. Oh, here's something else I just found. Bobby Krulek, the composer, was also the same guy who did the Blue Beetle score as well. Yes. And I gotta say, that was really something. And wow. So I think this is one film you'll enjoy. Okay, now for the cast of the film, we have Jason Momoa as Johnny Hale. I've gotta say, I mean, ever since I saw him in what kind of sort of factually made him a decent star in Conan the Barbarian, the remake, which I still have yet to rewatch and review. I will someday. But after burning it up big time a few years back as Aquaman, and then following up with several other movies like Fast X, and more recently a Minecraft movie, he does one hell of a job and what have you. Of course, he's this loose cannon of a cop from Oklahoma. Yeah, that's really something. I'm serious. It is. Next, we have Dave Bautista, who you know from the Guardians of the Galaxy films. Of course, he was also in the My Spy films. Well, at least this performance of his, this is way much more of an improvement over his recent film one of his recent films, which was in The Lost Lands. He does a great job as James Hale. He does absolutely incredible. Definitely. Now, then, now, playing the character of Marcus is Claes. I hope I say this right. Claes Bang. Pang. I'm sorry. It's a Danish actor who most people would remember him of The Northman from a few years back. And he was also in The Girl in the Spider's Web and several others. Most of them I'm afraid I'm not too familiar with. Sorry. Playing Pierre Maho, governor, is Temuera Morrison. Yes. Who actually recently played with Jason Momoa before in the Aquaman films as Arthur Curry's father, Tom Curry. And of course, he also recently voiced Moana's father in the Disney animated classic. Oh yeah, he also did play Tom Curry in The Flash as well. Pika is played by Jacob Batalon. Most of y'all would remember him from the MCU Spider-Man films, and more recently, Novocaine from last year. I gotta say, he's pretty good in this. I really liked his performance in this. Oh yeah, he was. Oh yeah, and he was in Tarot as well. Yes. Then we have Frankie Adams as Hanani Palakiko. I'm sorry if I mispronounced these, but Ornani for short. A Samoan New Zealand actress. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with any of her works. Well, now she did. Oh yeah, yeah. She was in Mortal Engines and also in Next Go Wins, which I've never seen, but I've heard of it though. Then there's the character Nakamura, played by the character of Miyavi. Yes, a Japanese guitar singer, songwriter, record producer, and actor. Yes. Now, what I'm seeing of this one's really something. He had recently appeared in Kong Skull Island and Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Now, that's something. Stephen Root played Detective Sergeant Carl Rennert. Of course, I know this guy from a lot of things. You probably would know him best as the voice of Bill and Buck on King of the Hill. But I know I've seen him in several films and what have you, like Dodgeball, True Underdog Story. Oh, he was on, and lots of other movies, and also the voices of various cartoon characters and what have you. There's too many to mention. Valentina is a character played by Morena Baccarin, who you would know best as Vanessa of the Deadpool films. She also recently appeared on Homeland and Gotham, as well as the cult classic sci fi show Firefly and its follow up film Serenity. She also appeared in the 10th season of Stargate SG-1. Let's see, and yeah, and then we have let's see, please stand by. But we have others, Stephen Young as Akihiko, who he recently appeared as Pills in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Let's see, Lydia Peckham as Micah, who this woman recently appeared in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And then we also have young Maya Kealoha, who you probably know more recently of the unexpected Lilo and Stitch remake from last year as little girl named Lonnie. Well, her co-star, the late David Hikele Kuni Bell, whom we sadly lost, makes his final performance as the character Alakai. But anywho, the rest of the cast is pretty good and what have you. So overall, I gotta say the Wrecking Crew, it's got everything. It's got some action, it's got thrills, it does have drama, but it's mostly would be between the two half brothers and what have you. But it has good fun moments and what have you. I laughed so hard at several things. I just go, ooh, that's gonna hurt, and ouch through all some of the violent scenes. Believe me, if you like buddy cop action comedy flicks, maybe like Lethal Weapon or maybe action type films that have a little bit of buddy cop stuff, like Die Hard or maybe others and what have you, then you'll feel right at home with the Wrecking Crew. Watch this. This film is currently on Prime Video. Watch it. You won't be disappointed, but you be the judge, okay? Because as always, I'm being respectful because we're all entitled to our own opinions. Thank you. But I absolutely loved it. It was a blast. For my score, I'm going to give the Wrecking Crew 5 stars, which will mean on a scale of 1 to 10, it gets a 10. So, what did you think of the Wrecking Crew? Have you seen this film yet? If so, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, and you know the rest. Stand by. Next time, I'll be giving you my review of A Good Day to Die Hard. So if you like this, check out my reviews for these other action-packed flicks. If you want some more buddy cop feel to After this one, check out my review of the original Lethal Weapon from 1987 in the upper left hand corner. Or if you want just some good action and thrills, check out my review of the original Die Hard from 1988. Or if you like a little more action and with Jason Momoa, check out my spoiler free review of Fast X from a few years back in the bottom left hand corner. We're still waiting for that sequel though. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.